Welcome to Algebra 1/2, Lesson 4. You should be watching this on Thursday of your first week. We're talking about multiplication and division today. So when you're multiplying, remember that that's really just a short way of adding. For example, if I wanted to know what 7 12 times would be, I could add 7 together 12 times. But that's a lot to write out. It's a lot to add together. So the faster way to do that is by multiplying. 7 times 12, and we get 84. In multiplication, you can switch your factors and you get the same answer. So it doesn't matter what order you multiply. You can show multiplication by using this little X, this cross symbol, or you can use a raised dot, which you'll start seeing more of this dot in algebra than of the X, because we'll use X as a variable later on in problems. So to avoid confusion, we use that raised dot more often. Now we talked about how multiplication and division are inverse operations, addition and subtraction are inverse operations. Well, so are multiplication and division. They will undo each other. For example, if I have 5 times 4 equals 20, just like with addition, in multiplication, my bigger number is here on the end. I can switch that with division. Put my bigger number first. 20 divided by 5, the first factor. If I divide 20 by 5, I get 4. And then if I switch these and put 4 first, 20 divided by 4, I get the other number. 5 is my answer. I want to also point out that fraction bars are also used to indicate division. So this also means 20 divided by 4. In a multiplication problem, the two numbers that we multiply together are known as our factors, and the answer is a product. Since it doesn't matter the order, I can put either number on top when I multiply. So let's look at this 3-digit multiplication. I have 421 times 335. I'm going to put 421 on top just because I want to, but it really doesn't matter. Then I start by multiplying the first number by the first number on top. 5 times 1 is 5. Then the first number by the second number on top. 5 times 2 is 10. I carry that second digit. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 1 is 21. Keep everything nice and neat. There needs to be a 0 here to place hold, because now I'm multiplying by a number in the tens place. So don't forget that 0. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. There's nowhere to carry that 1 to, so it just stays down here. So I need now 2 placeholder zeros, because now I'm starting in the hundreds. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 again is 12. Keeping everything nice and neat in its same column. Add up. 5 plus 2 zeros is 5. 3 plus 2 zeros is 3. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 3 is 10. Carry my 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 is 5, plus 6 is 11. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4. Bring down the 1. 1, 2, 3, comma, and there you have it. All right, let's move on to division. When you're dividing, okay, remember this means division right here. 2,183 divided by 47. The easiest way to do this manually is to have your division house. This is called an algorithm because it's a way of doing a mathematical operation. So I have 47 into 2,183. Remember, when you're dividing by a 2-digit number, come over here to this number, you're going to look at this first digit to estimate. Now, because the number behind it, 7, is greater than 5, that means that 47 is closer to 50 than it is to 40. So I'm going to estimate with a 5. So how many times would 5 go into, now I have to back up all the way here to 83, because 47 can't go into 21, so I have to back up to the 8. Okay? Excuse me. Let me slow down and say that again, because I think that there's some of you who are very quick and know this process, but there's some of you that this is brand new to. So when you're multiplying with double digits, with 2 digits, okay, you look at your first digit. You're going to use that to estimate how many times your number can go into the number here inside your division house. But we estimate this number based on the number right behind it. If the number behind it is 4 or less, we estimate using that number as it is. If the number behind it is 5 or greater, we round up and estimate using a number rounded up. So I rounded up to 5. Now I'm estimating how many times 47 can go into this number. 47 can't go into 2, it's too big. It can't go into 21, it's too big. But it can go into 218, so that's where I'm starting. So because I'm starting there, my very first number has to go above the 8. Make sure you keep your division nice and neat. So how many times would 5 go into, let's guesstimate we go back as many places as we need to. So 5 can't go into 2, but it can go into 21. So how many times would 5 go into 21? About 4. So that's what we're going to estimate. Now we multiply. 4 times 7 is 28. Carry our 2. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 2 is 18. Now we subtract. 8 minus 8 is 0. Borrow. 11 minus 8 is 3. 1 minus 1 is 0. Is 30 less than 47? Yes, it is. So now I'll bring down my 3. How many times, remember we're going to guesstimate 5, how many times would 5 go into 30? About 6 times. So we're going to guesstimate that 47 can go into 303 about 6 times. 4 times 7 is 42. Carry our 4. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 4 is 28. Subtract. 21 is less than 47, so that can be our remainder. So our answer is 46, remainder 21. Okay, pause your video now, do your practice. The answers for your practice are as follows. A, 37,500. B, 438,014. C, 7,980. D, 8, remainder 21. E, 409. F, 119, remainder 30. If you feel at all confused about this, please send me a message and I will help you with your division, multiplication, or whatever you need. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.